All right, what is up, everybody? Real Diversity, man. We are back with another video. We're gonna be doing Marshadow today. We're gonna be trying a new Marshadow deck and seeing. This is like our third Marshadow video. So if you enjoy this card or want to use this card, check out all my videos. I've tried a bunch of different ways. This is the most recent one I've come with. We got Hitmonlee, two original Mankeys, two original Primates, Marshadow himself, two copies of that, two copies of Farfetch, two Pokeballs, two XPs, two Researchers, two Sabrinas, two Blues, and one Giovanni. So far, this is the deck. I don't really see any reasons to make any adjustments to it. That's it. We're gonna hop into a match, and as I hop into the match, I'm gonna talk about some strengths and weaknesses this deck has, and we'll obviously go through that as well as we go through these matches and see them firsthand. But one of the weak things is when you have a team like this, and there's no Pokemon that can tank a hit. This team is sub 100, so most Pokemon are going to be able to deal heavy damage into us. Um, we play well into a lot of things. Pikachu, for one, is one of our better matchups. Secondly, is I think on the right, strokes and things like that. We play really well also into Mewtwo. I think when we're hitting at the right time, things like that. So a lot of decent times we're able to do well. So okay, Hitmonlee, not the best hand, especially considering the deck we're going against. We could be doing a lot more damage. Not having an X speed and being able to attack, well, even if we did, he was still, well, no, we have blue. We could have survived it. Yeah, one of the worser hands we could have had right now. So very unfortunate on that. I was gonna say, I knew it. I said guarantee we get the X speed this turn. Almost guaranteed to see it. I don't know if blue's gonna work here, but we're gonna try it anyway. Blue may not work here since this is a little different from just a normal attack, since this puts a set amount of damage on a mon. But we'll see. I'm not 1,000% sure on this. Okay, we still knock you with Giovanni here, unless you double potion, and that would be kind of wasteful in this situation. But let's see what happens. Yeah, okay, perfect. I wasn't sure if that would work or not, but that's perfect. Okay, awesome. This game is a little different from the TCG, where damage is done a little bit different. Okay, now we have a way of winning this here. He already wasted a potion, so if he doesn't have another one here, then we're pretty good. Pretty okay. He does knock us in 2 turns here, which is fine. Would have been 3 without the weakness. Hopefully we get a Mankey here. Okay, good. Yeah, we only want to run Giovanni, so if he potions here, then he does live to fight another day. If he does have a potion here, he lives to fight another day. No potion, we win outright. So into what? Oh, we only took 2 earlier. That's interesting. I mean, still fine. This is the beauty. This is the rare beauty of this deck is the when you get into this flow, you can get your Marshadows early like this. This is where winning happens. With 2 set up, it doesn't matter what he does. Again, he may be stalling for a potion. That's fine if he is or was. I don't know. Long as if we see Sabrina too. Have we used a single Sabrina yet? So no, we have. It's a 2 out of 7 chance that we get a Sabrina. Okay, he just concedes outright. Cause anyways, our second Marshadow again, pretty much trapping him. I guess he didn't see a potion, or I don't know if he had another one. That was his winning condition, was another potion. But then again, you don't know if we have a second Giovanni, and you also don't know if we have Sabrina. So, yep, we play really well into Pikachu. Like I said, but what I don't like, even with the type matchup, we don't just outright beat Pikachu that well unless we just get, I guess, Mankey going early, or can get Mankey and hide him on the bench or something like that. But if we don't just outright beat it, it does take a little bit, especially when I run a Zap. Zap makes things tricky. That's again another reason Hitmonlee is so important. Is if you can hit the Zap on the bench, you set yourself up pretty nice. And we're going second, so love to see that, especially when we get Farfetch. Farfetch is gonna be our earliest heavy hitter here, and if we can pull Mankey, I think we're gonna just X speed into Mankey, and I think that's gonna be the play actually. Mythical Slab. I will say this about Mythical Slab. Oh, he lucked up. He got something. He may have got a Ralt. Okay, I'm not sure what he pulled. But one thing I'm gonna say about Mythical, is it Cylinder? I think yeah, it is Slab. Okay, I said, and one of my, the options, the options, the plays we could make. And considering we already have Sabrina too, I think we will make this play. Because we do eat no rolls either, so he's in a very janky spot. Oh no, actually, well, he would need a leaf for that. If he leaf into Mew, he knocks us. Okay, good, no leaf. Leaf into that Mew would have killed us here. Thank goodness for him using it, Professor. Maybe he didn't see that. Maybe he didn't realize that earlier, but okay. That's fine too. We don't care. As long as we don't see rolls anytime soon, we can take 150 and we'll be rolling. And of course, we get our main man Marshadow here. So he's coming in. The star of the show here is able to come in. We'll also be able to kind of fall back, and let Farfetch take a hit after this. So he may hit us for 50 here. That's okay. No Ralt, so we're still not scared of anything like that. And at this point, honestly, it won't matter too much with Sabrina in hand. We have a lot of options here. But I do have a feeling once he gets a Rolls down, he will have a Gardevoir within 3 turns. So do you X speed here? And he does leaf. Let me see Hitmonlee. Let me see Hitmonlee real quick. Man, my boy Hitmonlee out here. All right, let's see how we're gonna play this actually. Something's gonna take some damage. Okay, he's a fool. He may have another leaf. That's the scary part. But even if he does, and he doesn't start pinning potions out, we're fine. And again, Ralts may come out some point here. I'm not scared of Mew, except for Mew's basic attack. Another leaf, maybe? That's the only thing I'm worried about is a second leaf. But I don't think he would run that many in this deck, but I could be wrong. He does. His hand looks really big. He's went through quite a bit of cards here. That's fine. Even though this doesn't do anything. But it sets us up pretty nicely because we do have Giovanni here. Okay, that's GG. I really don't see yet. It's really no way he can come back. And the other thing, he must not run any potions in this deck. The other thing is, if we just see Hitmonlee at all, we just win too, because we can hit. If he, I don't know if he's gonna waste a potion or not on his bench. Yeah, we were expecting you to come. Not a surprise there. Um, Again, at any point now he can hit us for 150, which is fine. I just cross fingers we see Hitmonlee. How much? Yeah, okay. He may be saving his potion, honestly. Two oaks. I just need a Pokeball or okay, Mankey. Not gonna play him yet. The thing is, regardless of anything, I think we just still outright win. Only thing I'm fearful of is Gardevoir. But yeah, Gardevoir's still not even that big of a threat. So again, no amount of potions can save him next turn. That's why I went ahead and primate here, because even if he does say have like two potions, him knocking out Farfetch fully healthy, then knocking out yeah, it just he had a win. He had, I guess, a mild win condition there. Which honestly, and his Gardevoir too, his Gardevoir can actually knock anyone on his team fully healthy, except for a fully healthy primate. Except I guess with blue we don't fully get knocked there, but so again he can copy us. He X speeds into. He digivolves into. Okay, Ralts. Figured as much. Again, still a tricky spot. Doing any and everything at this point to get the dub here. But we'll just call game here after I think what's the current, cross our fingers. We get Hitmonlee and we can end this here. No Hitmonlee is hiding. That man is hiding in the back. Long as we obviously have 80 win conditions, but again, as I repeat myself, long as we see Hitmonlee, we're good. And what was the okay? Sure. Let Mewtwo attack, and then would you just like leave after that? Scary. Again, that's the other beauty. Some like when you're able to high pick high. This is probably the best showing of this deck. Honestly, was this match, and then there's Sabrina, who we could. If we also had Sabrina last turn, so many win conditions. He actually almost, you could say, got lucky that we didn't see so many mons. But yeah, here's the 100 we need. This ends the match. And yeah, we had 80 win conditions. Could have won 3 turns ago had we pulled Hitmonlee earlier. Yeah. Really nice playing into Mewtwo just because we were able to get Primate set up so early. Again, that's the threat. That's why that earlier Primate. This is why the deck works so well. Is you need a heavy hitter like Primate, and again, all of these cards are only worth 1. So you know, if as long as we're getting knockouts, we're gonna beat them just with off numbers. Long as we're putting heavy damage in, consistent heavy damage. That's why it's so important to get Primate out early. He needs to be the first one. He needs to be the one doing damage because they're gonna have to take 200 like they're gonna have to because they're gonna have to I need Primate to survive, or at least ideally we need him to survive two attacks. So ideally, we need Primate out there as long as we can to set up Marshadow. That way, when Primate does finally get knocked, we're still in good shit, in good shape. So we'll intentionally not play a bench mon just to avoid getting hit this turn by Hitmonlee. So fun fact, he can only hit the bench. So if you just don't play anything, he can't hit nothing. Oh, he has no options. So this one. Yep. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, but I don't think there's anything that he can put in that immediately threatens me with just 1 energy. So I'm not too scared, but he may have Marshadow. That would actually suck. Okay, good. Good. No Marshadow, so I'm fine. He may sub out here. Ooh. Does he have Giovanni? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, guys. Thank you, Game Freak, or whoever makes this game. What's the chances that he has a second Primate combo here? I just really don't want the man to succeed. Call me a hater. I just really don't want the man to hit me with his Hitmonlees. But it's like the probability of him getting Primate or Mankey again, and also another Mankey. And then now with this play, he would need another Mankey, another Primate. Oh, okay, say less. And then that's all we have to do is set. We just have to set up our own Marshadow here. And because we already have two, he hits us, then we hit him back. It's not much. He made Sabrina's. That's why I put Hitmonlee down. I could have put Farfetch. I could have put anyone else down, but we had to play two bench mons in case he Sabrina's us here. But then yeah, we get the knockout here, so it's fine. Yep, concedes. Okay, so interestingly enough, I've been running into so maybe I don't know who sparked this. I know Sprinkles made a video recently with Marshall, but I had already been really like looking. I had if you go watch my first video, I was talking about how I was looking already pretty heavily into trying to figure out some Marshadow deck. I think the car is cool. I think it's a good concept. I just really wanted to see some way we could use him, right? So that's my biggest thing was really just trying to figure out a way he fit into the deck. So glad we were able to at least find something that feels consistent. So I hope you guys are enjoying this. We're gonna play some about another match or two, depending on how long they are. But yeah, I'm enjoying this. Also, guys, I'm just like I said, I'm gonna be. I don't know if I said this video or not, but I'm going to be. I'm on break. I'm on break from work for a while. I'm gonna be dropping tons of content while I'm on break. If you guys are into Marvel Rivals, if you're into this game, any other game, just check out my channel and see what other stuff I'm posting. If you're into anything, man, just hit that subscribe button. We're gonna be dropping lots of content. If you're really into especially Pokemon Pocket, we drop lots of Pocket. We're on here every day. We're trying to get we're building new decks every day. It's just so fun, just playing with different stuff every single day. Getting a new card, just like okay, this completes this deck. So I don't know. It's been really fun. I know I've had really good luck. I didn't have to keep resetting my game or nothing crazy like that. I just hopped in and I just been playing ever since, man. It hasn't been anything else. I would love to see. Okay, great. This was probably the worst mon we could have seen right now. Like literally the worst one we could have seen. I think currently we have the bigger hand here, so currently we have the smaller hand, so I don't know if he wants to use his mimic attack or not. Did he just double XP? Wait, did he just double XP? Oh, okay. I see. I see the vision, but I don't agree with it at all. But I guess any way to get out that so if he didn't get Machoke here, or Machop, I should say Machoke. Yeah, Machoke's the second. If he didn't get Machoke here, then he just loses here because he can't retreat right now. Oh, never mind. Looks like he didn't get Machoke because he would have. I would imagine he would have started putting energy on it. Yep. All right, that's fine. Debatable. Do I want to put you in right now? Sure, why not? 40 for 2. I wish he hit for 50, you know. I wish he hit two energy. He is a basic, but I wish he was at 100 HP. It's a lot more I could wish on Marshadow. Again, I mean, he really could be at 30 HP for what he does. If he was a non like you really don't like he could be a lower HP for sure. Like he just needs to come in, do his little thingy thing, and then he can check out if he wants to. Now I'm scared. How much damage you doing? 50. I mean, not bad a strat. I don't think he probably definitely should have Machamp by now. I would imagine. Because next turn he'll hit us for what? He'll retreat. He can retreat and pit energy on next turn. How much is how much does Machamp do? Anyone know? This is what we're gonna have to do to win this. I'm just gonna go off the assumption that this man has Machamp. We're gonna have to just double. Luckily, we managed to knock out his thing earlier, but we're gonna have to just double Marshadow into him. I think is the win here. This should help a little bit. Well, we needed a sacrificial lamb anyway to take this first initial 120 he's gonna dish out. And even with heavy potions and all of that good stuff, he still loses here. So this is why I didn't take the risk. I knew for a fact he was gonna give him a champ. I think you know this deck. His deck is pretty strong. Honestly, I never. That's a really good partner, especially. But the thing with Machamp is really just he has no like. If Mewtwo wasn't the meta, he really doesn't have many weaknesses. If it's just Mewtwo's the meta and they do so much damage, like he's doing 70 into your Machamp. But again, a fully healthy Machamp can tank even a side what's it called, side drive. Is that that's the one that does the, yeah, okay, so you lose again. And then even again when you get in that little that zone, that's the okay. And I'm sorry if hopefully I'm explaining this right, but that's the essence. Double Marshadow is the essence. That is almost why, actually, the more I think about it, I almost want to probably take out take out a basic or two. Maybe we don't need Farfetch. Maybe we don't need two, because the thing is, when it comes to this deck, when you get two Marshadows set up, right, you just need your sacrificial lamb or whoever to take that first knockout. But you're doing double back-to-back 100s. And that is pretty hard to do, especially if you get an early knockout. If they let you get an early knockout, or if you get Primeape set up, Primeape's guaranteed to get a knockout, most likely on his own. If you can get set up early enough, there's so many ways this deck can win. Two Marshadows or a Primeape, then a Marshadow, that's pretty much guaranteed wins right there. His name's Twillet. I'm going to add Twillet as a friend. Yeah, so it's just beautiful, at least in theory, if things go right. Is I think when there's when Marshadow is your heavy hitter, it can get counter easy. Like if they're like, okay, we just have to counter the Marshadow, that can be pretty easy, because especially if you're getting Sabrina, if you don't have enough bench Pokemon or anything like that, we're going second. Perfect. Okay, we're not gonna waste this opportunity since we already have Primeape either. I'm just not even gonna like do that to myself. Perfect. He won't be able to do. We're gonna need blue here. We're gonna need blue for me to feel confident here in myself. I have yet to go. I used to run. I have like 3, 4 Scolipede decks or videos. 3. I have so many of those that I forget very often that I don't ever run to them. I feel like I was like the only one that played it. Uh, Here's I think a more forgiving strategy here is to let oh my gosh, boy, to get set up this early with Primate would be huge. But you guys know I'm so fearful right now of I am really fearful in getting hit with a and getting hit right here. So I'm gonna play the safe route, and we're just gonna set up Marshadow. That's the or maybe I could have just not a hit with Mankey and just prayed he played Wheezing. But I just know he has Wheezing. It's gonna come out. If no wheezing, then we just get the knock either way, even if he potions here. And he concedes. Okay, great. Great, great, great. Because we're just gonna start putting lots of damage into him. No wheezing. Yeah, I remember, guys, go check out my Scolipede deck. It was one of those videos where I was oh, by the way, if you guys go check out any of my other videos, future reference, I noticed that I got some feedback and things like that. I noticed that there was my mic picks up a lot of sounds. It would pick up me yawning or scratching. It would pick up a lot of stuff. So I very noteful of this now. Went back and watched a few of my videos to listen to try to hear different audio sounds, things like that. So, a lot of times I would snack and stuff like that while I was on here. So I've learned that it is very clear. It come through very clear, and you can hear it very audibly through the mic and stuff. So I have learned to not just munch on the mic while on the mic or while making these videos, because it is very loud and it can be distracting and make the video not as enjoyable. So I've definitely noted that. So if you do go back and watch one of my older videos, just know I've learned that lesson. And for future videos, I'll make sure I'm not making extra noises or anything like that that can be distracting or distractful. So just wanted to point that out. If you guys like, man, this is a great video, let me go check out some other ones, and you go see some of my other ones, I'm making noises and things like that. At the time, I was not aware of that stuff, but I'm very aware now. So you guys can definitely feel free to not feel interesting. You know what I want to do? No, Giovanni would have knocked this Eevee. What I'm more interested in is Starry You. Unless he has Star Me and also has another Misty, we should be safe for another turn. And that's all I need. I just need to be safe for another turn, and I'm good here. No retreat? No nothing? Do you evolve? Oh, evolve then retreat. What does this attack do? Oh god, no. Please don't. Please don't. Don't get lucky here. He could potentially hit for 40 with 2 hits. Oh, he has way too much going on here. 3 basic cards? I mean, 4 basic mon. I don't think any decks have more than 3 basic mons in it. Well, I'm one to talk because I think this deck right now has more than that. Giovanni, please. No, nothing. All right, we'll roll. We'll roll. Something's gonna take a mean 100 if we die here. Something's gonna take a mean 100 if we die here. Another oak. Okay, yeah, he's getting deep in his bag now. I'm gonna feel the presence of that in just a second. Who comes in? I know he probably doesn't want to lose Vaporeon, but who comes in? Oh, interesting. Yeah, he can. Okay, yeah, he has Vaporeon. Okay, he's gonna hit me for. I can see that play a mile away. Okay, the good thing is, we still knock you. Oh no, we don't. We need blue or something for next turn. We need one more turn to survive him. Or we just need another backup. But then again, our Marshadow strategy goes out the A here. You know, a Mankey would be great here actually because. Okay, I'm not mad at that. I think I need to save Sabrina for when Starmie comes in. I don't think he would have sacrificed his mist. No, he would just sacrifice this thing. Anything's gonna hurt here, so. Yep. And I'm sure this is going on Starmie, so. Yep. I think we lose here because he has too many cards. Oh yeah, we just needed one more turn there. I think we would have that. We just needed one more. I should have. I maybe should have. No, he still would have got. He still would have set up. Even if I. Excuse me, stretching. Had I even played a that Sabrina, I think he still would have won. But so him getting that Arcanine out is what I should have just, yeah, if I just killed that Eevee earlier, that's what I should have did to begin with. Because the scary thing is that Starmie deck, I don't know much about it. I haven't seen much, but I have run into it like twice today, and that's my second time running into it. And I will say it does hit hard. It does hit very hard because Starmie's out. Starmie has a free retreat. Like the deck built is not too bad because you're running two stage ones, Starmie and then Vaporeon. I think they're running two of each. I think. Then you have Articuno on the bench, who kind of comes in nicely once your Starmie has taken some damage, and then if all else fails, you can sub back in Starmie. It's a lot. It's a lot you can do there. Speaking of different decks, finally a different this I think a Golem deck. So if he's not able to set up anytime soon, we can we just win. But it's interesting to run to something different for once. Great, great, great. I already gotten his Graveler out. In the perfect world, the Golem isn't that bad either because in the perfect world, all you have to do is you Geodude, he can attack on curve. Graveler can attack on curve. Golem can attack on curve too with a Brock. So all you need Golem, you just need to go second and get a Brock, and you're pretty good, pretty set up. Oh, okay, perfect. That's exactly what I want to see because I want to see if we can go ahead and knock you out from here. If he doesn't get a Golem within next turn, that's just 7. He should have a Golem somewhere. But this is the downside again to this deck. I think or the Druddigon. This is why we run Hitmonlee. Because they're stuck behind a wall. He's already wasted one leaf, so he may or may not have the second leaf already. And once he leaves again here, then he's stuck. And then we've already done tremendous damage into you, so I think you're so he can't even attack here. Even if Golem, yeah, because are you, yeah, even even if you play Golem, you can't use Brock now. You can't attack. So now I hit you again, guarantees the knockout. So that win set us up for our 45th win here. This took a while because we was playing with different decks. But I enjoyed this Marshadow deck. I think this may be the most optimal one yet. I think this one has a lot of win conditions. And let's go review it. Let's think about some things we didn't learn and try to review some weaknesses, things like that. So I wish I tried to talk about this stuff on the front end, but then I got distracted by the matches. But Hitmonlee also, I'm little tired right now, so hopefully I'm making a lot of sense. Hopefully I'm not low energy in this video, but hopefully I've been able to commentate well for you guys and all that good stuff and explain things well. So, anyways, so I wanted to say this deck does a few things well. Again, Hitmonlee, purpose of him is, again, the Druddigon. It is very prevalent now. A lot of people love to use it as a wall. People like to use it as a wall over Wheezing, which I think is fine because, again, this is a basic mon. Over Wheezing, this mon is guaranteed. He is have people throw him in there with the Dragonair yet? Has him and Dragonair made a combo nation? Has anyone tried that deck? Is that a thing yet? Him and Dragonair, Dragonite. I gotta look into that. I gotta look into what the most popular Dragonite deck is right now, or the more prevalent, or one that's done the best. But Hitmonlee, again, so many Druddigons out right now. So you're like, okay, cool. There's Druddigon. Let's hit around it. Hit around it. They can't really. They have to sub out with Leaf, or if they don't, they're wasting energy by having to put energy on him to retreat. So you either have to waste the Leaf earlier than you need to. You didn't do any chip damage, and actually, in fact, you took chip damage for our Hitmonlee. So that's why he's so important. And we almost want to have two of him in here. But again, when we don't have two Marshadows, we want two Marshadows more than anything else because that sets up the combo where they can hit back to back. So that's why we really kind of just don't want to do that. We don't really want to have too many other basics where we struggle to get the ones we really need out. Mankey, again, he's our other star. He's the other heavy hitter. We want him out there as soon as possible. We want him doing damage as soon as possible. Farfetch also out really nice because, again, if we go second, Farfetch is able to start hitting immediately for 40. And from there, we're able to do pretty much 80 damage before they can knock us. Before they can knock us out, because there is no, well, there's, hold on. And in my mind, well, minus Giovanni, there's a few things with Giovanni I think that may knock him. Does anyone hit for 50? Is there, you can't search damage on here, right? Oh wait, yes you can. 50. Oh wait, upper. I want that to be the upper and lower. Let's see real quick. I love the thing on here. Wait, no, wait, why is it not? Did it not do right? When I searched it. 50 and 50. Okay, here it is. I was like, why didn't it work? Okay, and again, we're going off the assumption that we go second, right? So we attack. Is there anyone that can hit us off rip? So Gengar obviously could, but obviously you're not gonna have a Gengar. Tauros, no, Tauros can't hit us. Kabutops is also a stage 2, can't hit us. Oops. Celebi's not gonna be set up there early. Oh, man, I guess another Mankey. Mankey's one other thing. Mankey plus a Giovanni knocks Farfetch. But still gotta hit heads. Hunter is interesting, but you still gotta hit heads. So for Mankey and Hunter, you still have to hit heads if you want that turn one. Or I guess Primate. Primate's the other one. Primate plus Giovanni is the other exception. So that's the ways you die. Hunter, Mankey, Primate plus a Giovanni is the only way you cannot survive your second turn with your Farfetch. So long as you survive that turn, which, like I said, it should be relatively easy because these conditions, besides the Primate one, is pretty hard. This one you may be unlucky with this one, but everything else, they have to flip a coin, also have Giovanni, so a lot of things have to be in their favor. But yeah, so pretty much you're gonna be able to get 2 hits off with Farfetch. Great, cool. That sets you up with Marshadow early on. So then you get Marshadow set up. Marshadow comes out. Once they finally knock out Farfetch, Marshadow comes in. Marshadow does 100. Then in that turn, if you already have your second Marshadow on the bench, you can start getting him ready to come in. So once your Marshadow gets knocked out, the second one comes in. So it's a big setup. That's why we do run two Farfetches, because it still plays really nicely into that Marshadow setup. Again, Primate, he does really well just on his own. If he can get him, if we go second and we get him, and we already have Mankey and Primate in our hand, perfect. That's what we want. They're doing crazy damage early. When they finally manage, guess what? When they finally manage to take him out, which is gonna be who knows how long, with 80 HP. With 80 HP, who knows? That's gonna take another turn or two. Marshall's ready to come in and hit for another 100. So we're hitting consecutive hundreds here. Not many decks are doing that, except for maybe Blaine is the only other deck I can think of that's gonna hit for a consistent 100, and that's not back to back. That's not on knockouts. So you're getting knocked out. How many mons get knocked out and can then come swinging? Another mon comes swinging for 100. There's not too many decks doing that, and I think that's the beauty, the swing factor in here. So, and then you get to this point where it's like, dang if I do, dang if I don't. If I knock out this mon, I still get, whatever. So you get into these tricky situations. But overall, I think this is the best potential setup for this deck or Marshadow. I think I've been playing with him all day, and this is it all day. And I think this is probably the best optimal version of a deck you can do with him. It's definitely the original Primate, with also another attacker that could just come in and do. The other thing is Kangaskhan is also a decent one, tank that can come in and take more hits. It allows you to get set up even more, and with potential to do more damage. But the only con is you can never really sub out in crucial moments. So a lot of times you maybe want Primate to come in. Maybe you want Hitmonlee to come in. But if you have this big tanky Kangaskhan just sitting there, you can't do anything but just keep attacking Dredagon or whoever they decide to put in front of you, right? So that's the reason I think it's not the smartest to use him anymore. It's and obviously this deck wants something that's gonna die, I would say, relatively quick, or at least just after it's done its job. And Farfetch just seems the best in this situation. So yeah, I think this is the best deck I can come up with. I've been really excited for this, and to find something. And yeah, I think this works. I don't know how, you guys give it a try, see how much success you have. I had decent success today. Did we lose? Did we lose? Or I don't care if we lost or not today. I know we won quite a bit, so. Yep, pretty good deck. Only thing you could, I guess, if you really wanted to, you could switch one. If you're having a lot of Dredagon encounters, if he becomes even more popular than he already is, you can probably add another Hitmonlee. I wouldn't be mad at you if you did. Add him in instead of, like, maybe take out a Farfetch. You can interchangeably pit those two at 2 or 1. It doesn't matter, but I think but yeah, so anyways, hope you guys did enjoy. Thumbs up, comment, like, subscribe. Also, next video, I think we're gonna make a new Scorpy deck. I think we're gonna incorporate Salazzle, I think. So if that sounds fun, man, we're gonna try some new stuff on here. If that sounds fun, check it out. Like, comment, subscribe. Like I said, man, we're out. Red Diversity, man. Peace out, guys. Having a good day. And have a Merry Christmas too. See you.